Edward from Sword and Fortress, and we've got a continuation of the 5 Parsecs from Home, turn 5. With the help of my kids, we fended off some frat boy boarders who were trying to take the goodies from our ships. We were finally able to leave Neville 1, and the big reason why we were leaving is this now goes into the quest that we've had for a little while, able to launch, but I had a hard time thinking about it. The new quest is Bree has received a kind of message from home saying, come home quick. And that's just about all she got. So they are now off to Bree's home to see her family. And we will actually end up creating that world, as well as seeing if any rivals follow. We know one will follow. And yeah, go from there. So for new arrival steps, first, we need to see what this is all about. As my computer loses its mind. All right, we're going to close that and reopen it. See if we can get it to come back without it being crazy. All right, we want this to be first crew. All right, and then pull that out. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be all kinds of craziness. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of clear this all out from that page. Let's see if it carries over. Sorry for doing the housekeeping while on stream. But this is all kinds of weird. I don't know why my computer decided to go that route. Okay, so one of the first things we got to do is create a good name. So first, let's get some self-love going on. Make sure everything's working. There you go. Maybe. Well, I see that it at least went through. Let's check over here. All right, yeah, that's there. I wonder why this one is not behaving like it's supposed to. Interesting. No layouts, no nothing. All right, we'll leave it be. I'll check chats in a different area. All right, we've got to see if any of these rivals follow us. So we already know that the interested party is following us. So that is going to be our number 1 rival. And I am going to choose easy. And we are just going to copy. Inserted party. Wow. I really did not know how to type that night. All right, so we got an interested party. They are following us. And they are the bounty hunters. Okay, so we already know that rivals are following us. So now we go into, are any of the other rivals following us? So first, the interested party, the abandoned, on a 5-up, they follow you. course they do. So the interested party of the abandoned, they've decided to join the party and follow us off to this planet. Apparently we gave them enough time during the orbital fight against those frat boys that they wanted to follow. And if I remember correctly, these are the crew that felt like we abandoned them. And yeah, so that would also make sense that they would follow us. Okay, let's try for the criminal elements. Do the criminal elements follow us? They do not. So we're good there. Do the hired muscle, the first one? Nope, he does not. I wonder why my camera's lagging out. Let's try the second hired muscle. They do not. Let's take a look. Now that should have way higher frame quality than that. Weird. We're having all kinds of issues today on Sword and Fortress. All right, so none of the other rivals decide to follow us. I'm going to try something else. One more thing. Let's try it. And that's 10 frames per second. That's a little bit better, but not what we're looking for. There we go, 30 frames per second. We can deal with that. All right, so let's go ahead and find a great name for this planet. Because we had Neville's 1 and Bristine's Landing. Well, actually, I guess we better check for licensing requirements. Do we need to have a license to do patron jobs? No, it does not. So we do not have to have a license again. That's great, because that would cost more money than we really want to deal with. So we will take that. Now let's go ahead and pick out some traits for the world. So here we go, D100. What kind of world are we arriving on? What's Bree's homeworld? 26. Let's take a look at what is 26. Well, don't tell me this thing's starting to wig out again. All right, good. You get to see my hand moving the mouse. That's not creepy at all. Okay. So, back to what I was supposed to be doing. 26. Opportunities. Add 1 to the roll when searching for patrons. Yes. Add 1 to the opportunities. Add 1 to the roll when searching for patrons. You know, I like that. I like that it's something not about, living on Harvard. And apparently I really cannot spell. So, there is that. Okay, so we've gotten our new world. There's lots of patrons possibly. So we like that. Is that really it for searching for a world? That's travel stuff. New world, world traits. No, apparently that is it. Good deal. All right, so now we need a great sci-fi name. So let's get a nice name generator up. What is a sci-fi world name generator? You know what? I like that one. We will go with Titera. And then where are we existing on? What city are we playing in? Dutov. Why not? So we are on the planet Titera and we've landed in Dutov. So there we go. Okay. Unfortunately, now we start going into paying bills and all of that boring stuff that we all love so much. Yes. All right. So, first we have to pay the crew. So we drop down to 13. Maybe. 13. You paid the crew. Got to deal with it, unfortunately. Then we've got to deal with the ship debt, but we also have a purifier, so that brings us back up to 14. The debt is going to go up 1, so we're up to 19. And I would say we are going to pay 4, dropping us down to 15. And that drops us down to 10 credits left after landing. Luckily, we don't need to do any hull repairs, but we do have somebody in the sick bay. So, anybody who's watching, do we heal the captain or let her sit? 10 credits kind of put us on short area. You know what? I think we'll go ahead and let the captain sit it out. So then what we're going to do, since we've rolled up a new planet, I think what we're going to end up doing is go ahead and use the quality food and booze, and we're going to go ahead and roll up a new character. So real quick, while we're landing here, if my computer ever stops wigging out, come on. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? No. Wow. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties. Let's see. All right. Apparently we need to redo all of that. Wonderful. Because why not? All right. Oh, yes. We're having a wonderful night here on Sword and Fortress with all kinds of technical details. We know that we don't have to have a license. We've got opportunities +1 to patron roll. And then I guess we have to do the whole name planet thing, which kind of sucks. All right, so apparently round 2 of this, the planet's name is Aniri, and the settlement's name is Ostrov. Okay, we're going to save it this time. And then grab all of these, the interest party. Yeah, let's see if I can. No. All right, so. Abandoned. Apologize for this, guys. Gotta love the technical difficulties. So, while you're watching me recreate this, if you want to leave any comments, suggestions on how bad things can get for the poor crew, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to fast forward a little bit. And yeah, we'll be able to pick this up from here as I finish copying pasting. I guess I'm going to have to spend some time creating a form fillable that gets saved instead of the fill and sign. And if anybody knows a great way to play around with PDFs and be able to change them, that would be much appreciated if you could email me on how to do that. All right. So save it again. Okay. So let's redo this a little bit. Drop down to 13 to pay the crew, back up to 14 because of the purifier. The debt went up to 19. Then we're going to pay 4 of it, so it's going to drop it down to 15. And let's see who's texting me at 7 o'clock at night. All right. So, okay. So let's go ahead and use the quality food and booze and roll up a new character. So, I know this is not what you guys wanted to do. Got some character creation going on, but with the captain down and out, the crew needs to recruit somebody. So as soon as we land, that's what we're doing. In fact, what we'll say is normally the person who's in sickbay can't do anything, but it's not that bad, so the captains go ahead and do it, and that's what she's doing this turn while she's sitting in the sick bed, is she's hiring this person. So yeah. Okay, so first let's find out what kind of person the captain hired during this turn while everybody else was out and about. We have a 5 baseline human. So I was kind of hoping to see something more interesting, but hey, we can do a baseline human. All right. Then we go into step 2. Strange character. We don't have that. Name a character. So let's pull out an epic name. Epic sci-fi name generator. Apparently. And you know what? Let's go to make it female. Why not? All right. We're going to do Sydney Tamaron. Okay, so that's our new crew member. She is a baseline human, and let's see what happens. So for baseline human, reaction 1, speed 4, combat skills 0, toughness 3, Savvy 0. Let's see. Page 24, because we don't care about the rest of this. Here we go. What is Sydney? All right, her background. Where did she come from? 75. Oh, Sydney comes from an orphan program. So she was an orphan, and that's all right. But the cool thing is that gives her a patron, and we get a story point. So there's another story point, and we get a patron that we got to roll off and create. So apparently they heard about us as we were coming in. What's her motivation? Why is she here? 41. She's here for the truth. I mean, we could roll with that. So we get another quest rumor and another story point. Holy crap. We are jumping up in the story points. I like it. Class table. She is a 5. She's working class. So she gets a 1 to savvy, and she's got a luck. So we've got a working class orphan who's out for the truth. She's bringing us a patron, and she's kind of really upgraded the team there. So I like that. Let's see. If we're just doing 1, let's see how they do this. If you're just doing a one-off character ad. I would think that maybe I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody who's viewing this, you've checked this out. Got some terrain rules. Let me see if it specifies anything about rolling up a new character down here in the past stuff. Got a lot going on. Sorry for the character creation. I'm still new. Made a friend, old nemesis, rival. Yeah, no, we don't have that. Old business, admirer, Axeman crew. Made business contacts. Renegotiated. I think it was a reward. I could be wrong. Let's check. No. Quest rumors. Recruit a new. All right, so let's go to recruit. Should have thought about that. Apparently there is not enough caffeine running through my system. Recruits have basic profile and they come armed with a handgun. Oh. They do not roll any of the random background tables in character. Well, that sucks. But you know what? Since we did high quality booze to attract them, I'm going to say yes, they did. Because that was some high quality booze. So she has a handgun. Range 12. One shot. All right. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our patron for Aniri. What is our patron? Finding a patron. Roll a 1d6. We've already got it. You have an existing patron. Let's see what type of patron we have. That's readying for battle. Time frames. I know, I'm scrolling all over the place. I apologize. Let's see. Found a new patron. Maybe. All right, what is our patron? I already pulled the other dice. I did. All right, so on a D10, our new patron that Sydney found for us is Sector Government. And let's take a look at our benefits. What is our time frame? That is a 2. So it has to be done this campaign turn. And if we want to do it, government sector on an 8+. No, we do not have any benefits. Do we have any hazards? No. Do we have any conditions? No. All right, so we don't have anything special about this. So we may just ignore it for the moment, and it actually kind of fills in with the quest idea that I currently have for us. All right. So that was what the captain was up to. We're kind of bending the rules a little bit on that, but hey, that's what the fun of this game is. So that's what the captain was up to. So she's taking this turn to do that. So that puts her down to sick bay 2. And we've rolled up our patron. So now, what is the rest of these guys going to do? So we've got the train, find a patron. I don't think we need to do that because we just got that one. And we'll try and find something else. Train. I think Sydney here is going to train. So we'll deal with that. Just as she's kind of getting new to the crew. No, she doesn't get to do anything. She just joined us. Captain was busy. Altel. I think he's going to track. We want to try and get rid of some of these rivals that followed us. Garund is going to explore. He's got to find his one true love. Victor Van Vanderthrust, which we wasted so many story points on, and one of the stars of the show things on. Yeah. He is going to go out and help track as well. You know what? No, we don't want to track because we want to start on this quest. So actually, Altel is going to be a decoy. Victor is going to go and do some trade. Bree is going to go do some explore, see if she can get some contacts before they reach out to home. And then Chun is going to do some trade as well because she's in it for the wealth. So is Bree, but she needs to find her family as part of this quest. So now we'll go ahead and scroll down and see what happens. So train. Oh no, we're not doing any training. She just joined us. So we are going to go do. We've got 2 people doing trade. So we'll start there. So first one is we'll do Victor Van Vanderthrust since he went first. 84. Gently used. Roll once on the gear subsection of the loot table. This item is damaged and needs repair. So we go to 132. And what do we get? Oh, I hate these. That's a 60. So 69, I think. So it was a protective item. And it's a 32, so it's combat armor. So we now have some combat armor that is broken. So somebody's going to have to spend some time to fix it. Okay. Let's go back to the trade and see what Chun found. 93. Medical reserves. Obtain 2 stim packs and 2 med patches. All right, let's see what these guys actually do. Stim pack. Character would become a casualty. They remain on the table with a single stun marker. Nice. And then what does med pack do? Let's see. Hotshot pack, stim pack. Or is it med kit? Med patch. Patch. Let's find out. Med patch. A character recovering from an injury may subtract 1 campaign turn from the recovery duration required. This reduces time to 0. They may act normally during this campaign turn. Oh, that's nice. With as much as we get. Yeah. All right, cool. So the captain's going to enjoy having those. All right, so we've gotten Chun done. She did great. I mean, some armor is going to be nice once we get it fixed. So now we've got 2 explorers. So page 80. And let's see what they do for exploring. So Garund, looking for love. 89. What does Garund find with an 89? Offer reward. When fighting this campaign turn, select a random terrain feature. If crew member moves into contact and spends a combat action, you can retrieve a product. Oh, that's nice. So for this encounter, we need to add one. So let's go ahead and add one. So for this encounter, select terrain, character stand and spend. Two credits. I like that. All right, so that was Jeroen. He didn't find love, but he definitely found a way to earn some more money. Let's see what Bree finds in her explorations to try and find home. 86. All right, so select enemy character. And if crew kills them, get 2 getters. So that's interesting. So we arrive on this planet. Garoon finds out, hey, we've got some money stored here. You know, if you can get it, you get to keep 2 credits. And then Bree, while looking for her family, gets told that, hey, there's an enemy character that is kind of wanted. And if she can kill him and the crew, in this case, we'll say take captured, because hopefully we'll be doing a quest roll. She can claim the reward and find out what's going on with her family. All right, so that takes care of our 2 explore people. Maybe. All right, and then we just have 1 person playing decoy. So after all of the world steps, it is time for battle. So we're hopefully going to be trying to go for the quest. We need to find Bree's family. So let's see if there's any deployment conditions. I guess we better find out. Which ones we are doing. Because there is the thing about checking for rivals. There we go. All right, assigning equipment. We are going to put a stem pack with Victor. Because we desperately need him. And we'll just do 1. The med packs will stay there. And everybody else is okay. If you find any rumors, you've now received our quest. We do have our quest. And now we need to make sure that we don't have any rivals. So, we do have a decoy, so it adds +1. And we've got 2. So as long as we don't roll a 2, we get to work on our quest. So let's see if we can find Bree's family. We get a 3. Our rivals do not follow us. We're doing the quest. And let's get ready for combat. So now we can go down here. And what do we have? I swear I keep losing my dice. I'm losing my marbles. There they are. All right, we are doing a quest. What is the deployment condition? 33. So for our quest, toxic environment. Oh no. Oh no. So what does toxic environment mean? Whenever a combatant is stunned, roll a 1d6 plus savvy. Failure of a roll becomes a casualty. So apparently we're fighting in a toxic waste dump. And need 4 up. Or else you die. That is going to be scary. Oh man, that's going to be scary. All right, notable sites. Do we have any notable sites? With an 84, peculiar item. So whoever gets the peculiar item gets 2d6. That's, yeah. So it'll be 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 2 inches random. Alrighty then. Okay, so for a quest mission, let's see which quest we have. 46. Oh, I guess it's just a d10. 2. Move through. So we've tried this the last time we did combat. It did not go well. But we're searching for family, so it makes sense. We're going to go building to building and see what happens. All right. So we're going to determine the enemy. What is our enemy for today? 46 for a quest. Interested parties. So that also makes sense for our quest, that it would be somebody who wants to keep us away from things. So, interested parties. That's some hired muscle. Interested party. Add 1 when we're doing unique individuals. During quest missions, when rolling for the number of opponents, re-roll any dice scoring 1. That's going to suck. Oh no, 96. So we're going to write this down real quick. +1 to unique. Reroll 1s for numbers. All right. 90. Yeah, that unfortunately is a 9. Crap. 96. Who are we fighting? Salvage team. Okay. Rival crew. You know what? Maybe this. Okay, we can roll with that. All right. So how many do we have? So we got +1 to the number. So we roll 2d6. Pick the highest, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling the 1. Oh man, that would have been so nice if there was only 2. 3. So we have 4 guys, which means we do have a specialist and we do have an intelligent lieutenant. And then, so there's 2 for that. 1 and 1. All right, their panic is 1 to 3. The LT is also 1 to 3. The specialist is also 1 to 3. I swear, if we become affiliates, you guys are going to be able to listen to music on this side. They do not have any combat, which is going to be great for us, but their toughness is a 4. And most of my crew is still toughness. Yeah, not so great. So, and then the AI, we have C with 2B for weapons. Now let's see if we have a unique individual. All right, so it is +1 to unique. So this will happen on a 9. No unique individuals. Whew. I'm kind of glad we don't have to deal with that. All right. And then let's take a look at their weapons. So they are a cautious group. So 2 groups, 6 inches apart. All right. So let's find our weapons. Oh, where are they? I'm having a complete brain fart. I apologize, guys. It's been one of those days. There we are. So, everybody gets colony rifles. And then the lieutenant, of course, has a blade. And they do have a +1 to combat. All right, what does the specialist have on the B table? 5. Of course, it would not be one of our games without a rattle gun. All right, so let's go ahead and look up these weapon profiles. So 24-inch range, 3 shots, and damage 0. It is a heavy. Colony rifle. 18-inch, 1 shot, damage 0. And then blade, of course, is brawl. Zero, and melee. All right. So that is our battle. We're going to be fighting another crew. And yeah, we'll go ahead and go into building the combat. So let's go ahead and switch over to the combat. And of course, if you're watching YouTube, this is the part where, the fun stuff starts. So, you know what? We will actually go ahead and use this as it is right now. Because why not? And we will say that you've got an edge here where that road is. Guys got to cross this edge, and that is where, yeah, the enemy is. Now let's set up a whole bunch of stuff to say this is a toxic zone. So you've got leaking pipes everywhere. Just disgusting old leaking pipes. All over the place. just spewing out toxic gas. So that's some of it. And you know what? Because we have it, here's a furnace. Let's see if we can find the other part for those who are big 40K fans. Maybe. I haven't used that train piece in a while. Here's another place just smoking it all up. So yeah, definitely not a place you want to spend time in. It's kind of what we're going for here. All right. And we got barrels just sitting around. All right, there's that. Okay, we've got to do our curious item. So let's go and start with that first. It is going to be that way 2d6 inches. Seven inches from the center. So right there, and we'll even just leave the dice there. That's the curious item. Then we have to randomly select a piece. How many pieces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the terrain feature that has the reward. We'll leave that dice there. And then let's look at putting together. Whoa, what happened? There we go. And here. Voila. All right. So walking down the street, we've got that. They do like to say, let's get some terrain pieces that are tall that people can stand on, but that doesn't really fit with where we're at. So we're just going to keep putting some tall stuff to have people hide behind. All right, we need 4 enemy crew members, 1 having a rattle cannon. So I think we are going to enjoy having some friends from a certain warped space troop. So there's our rattle gun specialist. And he's going to chill here. Here is our LT. We want to make sure they're 6 inches apart. Yep, that's good. And then each one of them is going to have somebody with a colony rifle. So let's find some guys with some colony rifles. So here's one guy with a colony rifle. Here's another guy with a colony rifle. And then to select the random dude we need to get killed, we'll just roll a d6, and 5 and 6s are rerolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reroll it. Wow. There goes all my good rolls for tonight. 4. So that dude right there is the guy that we have to kill to get the 2 credits for this quest mission. That's the guy we want to try and get to see what's going on and how to get Bree's family, because he knows. So we heard for the quest, Bree heard that an enemy crew, which has dealings with whoever is messing around with her family, is here searching for stuff. And this is our chance to jump them and try and get some information. So we're going to have everybody kind of start off separated out like so. Now the objective is going to have at least 2 people from the crew make it all the way over to where this road is. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and see from there. And we specifically want that one guy. We need that one guy. For this quest mission, he is a big target. But there might also be other clues to Bree's family hidden here. So we'll go ahead and see if we can't seize the initiative. So we need a 9 up. And for the sake of the story, since I don't have somebody painted for the guy we just created, our captain's model, you know what, we're going to go ahead and pull her. Sydney, for the moment, is going to be represented by a nun with gun. So this will be Sydney as she joins the crew on her first combat mission. There we go. All right. So with Sydney, we've got 2 savvy. So we're looking for an 8. Do not get it, but that's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get our beautiful pink purple dice of time. And that will be set up over here. And we go into combat. So we've got 6 guys on our crew because we hired on Sydney. So we need 1s and 2s. Lots of 1s and 2s. Well, we do get a 2. So Victor is going to be able to go first. Then the enemy. Then everybody else. So Victor. What does Victor have sight on? Not much. So he is actually going to wrap around and kind of get right there. Then he's going to take a shot at that lieutenant. So Victor has his infantry laser with 1 shot. So the lieutenant is out in the open. So normally a 3. Oh no, normally a 5, but plus 2 gives us the 3. Does hit. Looking for a 4. 2, stunned. Okay, so he has been stunned. He's going to get pushed back an inch. We'll say he knocks into those barrels there. Does get a stun marker, but because we are in this toxic, fumey area, he now has to deal with the special circumstances, which is, when stunned, roll a d6, getting 0 for him being an NPC base or an enemy PC. He needs a 4 up or else he is a casualty. He is fine, but he does have a stun marker. And that is it for our crew of Hope's Lost. It is now time for the enemy. The enemy, being cautious, is going to go there. He'll remove that because that will be his turn. Our other dude is going to kind of come up, run up, get behind his lieutenant. Go, what the hell, boss? Why are people shooting at us? Do they think they know? Do they know the goodies we're trying to find, boss? Tell me, boss. Why are you having a hard time breathing, boss? What's going on? Yeah, that kind of guy. All right, so he doesn't have anything for combat. And he's going to try and take a shot over here at Victor, who didn't quite make it to cover. So looking for a 5. Doesn't get it. Okay, then we have our specialist here. Can also move 4. You know what? He can see all those nice ladies, but he's not within range. So he is going to move his 4, getting him into cover here. And he'll try and shoot at Victor as well with all 3 dice. This is not good for Victor. Good thing we gave him the stem pack. So looking for 5s. Oh no, you got 2. And that is enough. Victor has to use the stim pack to stay up. So Victor is out of the stim packs already. Goodbye, stim pack. You will be missed. All right. And then his buddy here is going to go 4 inches. Kind of get right there. All right, it is now time for the rest of the crew. Victor Van Vander Thrust is down on the ground going, why me? Why me? All right. Sydney out to prove her merit and why she was hired. Goes up 4 and takes a shot at that guy. So 1 shot with her combat rifle, looking for 6s. Gets it. Holy cow, she gets it. Looking for toughness 4. She gets it. So this guy is shot back an inch. He has a stun marker. Now let's see if that toxic gas that was choking his lieutenant starts to affect him. It does. So she knocks him back. And then he starts to choke on the bad gases. So 1 guy down. Hopefully, it's not enough to cause this guy to flee, because we need to kill that guy. That being said, Chun, with her colony rifle, her 18 inches is not enough. Ooh. Interesting position. Chun is going to follow her friend, this new chick. Chun's got a movement of 5. So she's going to end up here. And then with her 18-inch colony rifle, she will take a pot shot at the lieutenant. 1 shot. Looking for, because Chun has a +1, looking for 5s. No. All right, Bree, with her 5 speed, is going to be... She likes that wealth. She really does. But I think she likes that item, shiny bits. She doesn't know what it'll be, but she's going to move up there, give herself some cover. And then Bree also has a colony rifle. Is that enough range now? Yes, it is. She's going to take a pot shot at the specialist. Again, looking for that 5. Gets it. Because she does have the +1. Looking for the 4. Nope. Push back 1 inch. Gets him out of cover. Actually, it would be this way because of where the shot went. Boink. We do see a stun. Now, does he start choking on the toxic gases? Needing a 4 up. He's fine. He's like, I'm a specialist, damn it. I don't mind these toxic gases. All right, Garund. Garund, my man. You have a 4-inch movement as well. Knowing that we need to take this guy out, Garund is going to put himself into danger. Now pull out here. And he's going to take a pot shot with his laser rifle. His needle rifle, which is currently damaged. Oh, did we screw up there? So, Garoon, we'll say quickly, took the handgun from Chun. So he's running with Chun's handgun, and because with this new information, because I wasn't paying attention, he's going to run extra and get there. Altel is going to come around here. He's going to try and be the hero. Or not, because he's got a colony rifle of 18 inches. And they are way too far apart. So he's actually going to stay back to stay in cover, because he can't shoot anyways. And that will be it for this turn. Do we have somebody running? We do not. With the 4, everybody stays calm, which is great for us. Then go into turn 2. All right. With our 6 people, we need 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s. Oh, that's not good. I mean, that would have been great for combat, but hey, why not? Why not have it to where I have to deal with all of these enemies going first? Get them pushed off of combat, and here they come. All right, we're going to start with the specialist. He's going to roll up and get back into cover, because we're going to call this half-height stuff not enough cover, unless you're right up against it. So that's him. That removes his stun marker. The LT, with his colony rifle, is going to take a shot at Garoon, since Garoon is out in the open, looking for 4s, because he's got a +1. Oh no, it hits. Toughness 3 for Garoon. Garoon is out. Removed. Tried to be the hero, forgot that his gun was broken. This gentleman is going to move up 1 and take a hot shot at Victor Van Vanderthrust. Looking for 5. Gets it. Oh no. This could be it for Victor again. Needing a less than a 3. Nope, Victor's gone. So just like that, 2 of the crew members are taken out as casualties. Was there anything special about that in this combat? No. Okay, so yeah, that's not good. Our 2 big weapon people, well, 1 weapon's broken. Should have had Garon fix his weapon during the turn. But that's what I get for getting sidetracked. Now we go into the players. So Altel is going to run up 4. Definitely has range now. Looking for 5. Doesn't get it. Our good friend Bree. Going to go up 5. And try and take a pot shot at that gentleman chilling in the specialist. So she's got +1 for her colony rifle, looking for 5s. No! Oh no. And now she's out in the open. Chun is going to take a shot at the lieutenant while aiming. So normally hitting on 6s because he's in cover. Hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Thank the goodness. Hey, it's a sword in Fortress 1. No. Oh no. Ah! As we kill everyone here. All right. Sydney is going to pop out over here. And she's going to try and take a shot. She does get it. Does she kill that specialist? She does. Sydney, stepping up. Very nice. And then I forgot to even check. Maybe those who are viewing can tell me who killed this first dude. Don't think it was Victor. I think it was Sydney. So Sydney, we're going to say on her first mission, First blood. Okay. So that is it for everybody. Unfortunately, that does mean another panic test here. Oh no. Oh, that's no good. So the guy that we were hunting down has run away, and we're going to have to continue that with the quest. Maybe we'll find something as we are looking here. Maybe he dropped something in his haste. So we're looking for Bree's family. All right. So 4 guys left. 1s and 2s. Nothing. So that lieutenant gets to go first. He's got a colony rifle. Luckily, Altel is out of range, so he's going to take an aim and take a shot at Bree. Hits. And that takes Bree out. This has not been good for us. Okay. Altel, moving his 4 inches up. He wants to try and prove himself. Shooting over there. Looking for 5s. Gets nothing. Chun, shooting at the LT. Well aiming. Hits. Does not take him out. Pushes him back. Gives him a stun token. Now, does he start choking on the bad gases that are enveloping this planet? He does not. This LT is a boss. But that leaves him open for Sydney. Sydney looking for 5s, I believe. Let's double check. Yep. 5s. No. And unfortunately, that's it. So we will go to turn 3. And let's take a look at what our random event table says. All right. We need the good old D10 and D100. Which I keep wondering what happens to all of the stuff. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So, what do we have? 100. Zeros across the board. You want me to check that out? Select a random crew member. They may opt to go check out something they insist they saw. If they do, they are removed from battle. After the battle ends, they may roll once on the loot table. You know what? Why not? We're going to send Altel. He's not a casualty, but he's going to go check things out, and that'll leave Chun and Sydney to take this guy on. So, Altel went to check loot table. Okay, we need some 1s and 2s. No. Okay. So the enemy's turn. He is basically going to walk up here, and that is it because he has a stun marker. Then we go to our team here. She's going to step up 4. Let's see. And she is going to pick up this particular item, giving her 2 XP. I think that's all she can do. She's going to risk it. Chun there is going to aim and fire at that LT. Gets him. Is it enough to finally finish him off? It is. Boink. All right, so we have 3 possible casualties, but Sydney, our newest recruit, has done epic. So we're going to have to get her a model printed out. And then, unfortunately, we didn't get... Oh, well, now that they've pulled everybody out, yeah, we would have moved through. I'm going to say that since this mission was a move through, they would have checked that terrain piece out for 2 extra credits. You guys can correct me on your thoughts in the comments as we go back to seeing just how bad things are for the crew. All right. So post-battle, let's find out if these guys are a rival. So, you just fought an existing rival. Nope. Roll a 1d6. On a 1, they become a rival. Oh, that almost rolled over. Oh, that's... Whew. Okay. Determine quest progress. If you just fought a battle that was part of a quest, roll a d6. If you've obtained any quest rumors, add 1 for each quest. If you did not win the battle... All right, so we do have quite a few quest rumors. There's been lots of notes about what's going on with Bree's family. Fortunately, we didn't get the guy that would have given us even more information. So we've got a 5 plus a 6. Yes, we are now going to be doing a finale. So we will put that in for the next quest battle. So we found out that part of the government here on Anari was going after Bree's family because they're primals. She was a drifter. They're primitive. They just didn't want that kind of stuff here on this planet. And they've taken them off into a camp. And now we got to go save them. So that's kind of the quest. I'll give more story next time we play. Okay. So we've got that. Let's take a look at how many credits we get. So we at least get 3 credits. We will take that. So we are up to 13 credits. Then, because of the situation, we didn't get the character. That sucks. But we did say we got the terrain, so that's 2 credits. Sydney gets 2 XP for her stuff. And then we got 2 credits, so that bumps us up to 15 credits. Hold the field. Roll a D100 and let's see what happens. What did we find on the field? 95. Wow, I'm rolling high today. And of course, nothing of value. Why not? The way I play, why not? Okay. All right, we don't have to worry about invasion yet. Thank the gods. So we get to roll twice on the loot table, thanks to Altel. But first, let's go ahead and do some injury. Okay, first is Victor. We have to do Victor first. Yeah. This is going to be bad. We got a story point, we can re-roll it. But we've got to accept it after we re-roll it. So, Victor. 84. Knocked out. Cool. So, no long-term effect. Victor just kind of got the wind knocked out of him, sucked in some of the toxic fumes, and we're good. Okay, Garund. Please do not let the romantic die. 91. School knocked out as well. Apparently, all of us just got a good whiff of the bad gas. Now, Bree. Please do not let us lose Bree as we are trying to find her family. 96. Holy crap. I am rolling like a god today. And she gets the School of Hard Knocks. So let's see. It says see below. Oh, she just earns 1 XP. So apparently she also took a little bit of too much gas. But she's fine. She, in fact, was harder for it. So now we go into experience. So Victor only gets 1 because he became a casualty. Bree gets an additional 1, bringing her up to 6 because she became a casualty. Garoon is up to 1. Altel gets 3. Laura didn't participate. Bree gets 3. Bringing her up to 9. Wow. Yeah. And then Chun is up to 7. And Sydney gets 4 on top of her 2 that she already got. So she's already shot all the way up to 6. Damn. All right. So ability increases. We need to get some toughness up. So anybody that's got 6 is getting toughness. So Bree is now toughness 4. So is this Sydney chick that decided to just join us and be a badass after Victor fell. That's pretty impressive. Chun is definitely getting a toughness 4. So all of our chicks got a nice toughness 4 upgrade. All right. So now we go to, do we want to spend some advanced training? Let's take a look. What is some of the advanced training? Oh, yeah, we don't have the credits for that yet. All right. So we're not going to be purchasing any stuff here yet. Though I'd like to get some gear. Maybe next turn we'll get some gear. And some ship upgrades. I want to try and get above 20 credits before we start doing a lot. So let's do the campaign event table. 72. The crew spends a night drinking, watching movies, and playing cards. They are welcoming the badass that is Sydney Tamarin. So that, I believe, brings us up to 3 story points. Loving that. All right. So, doing a D10, re-rolling. If it's too high, it's too high. 1. Oh, God. Our captain's up to something again. What is the captain up to? Laura, what did you go and do? 8. You made some local friends. So apparently while she was on bed rest, she was checking out the local internet, got into some chat rooms, and she got some friends. Go figure. All right, let's go take a look at the 2 loot tables. So for the first time, 54. That would be some gear. What gear did we get? 79. Utility items. What utility item did we get? We got a 63. Jump belt. We'll have to see what that does. But should be fun. I think we'll end up giving it to Chun. Okay, then we go back to the loot table. 76. Odds and ends. I don't think we've ever actually rolled on that table before. Let's check it out. Odds and ends. Ooh, this could be good. 55. Consumables. Well, all right. We get 2 uses of 43. Rage Out. That should be interesting. Let's take a look at what Rage Out does. Rage Out. The user gains +2 speed and +1 to all brawling rolls for the rest of this following round. And Aiken gets it for the battle. Cool, so they can go nuts. Let's see what a jump belt does. Instead of moving normally, the character may jump up to 9 inches directly forward and 3 inches up. The character can make a combat action after normal. So basically, I actually think we're going to give it to Bree, because that's going to be scary as hell to see that big honking, yeah, that big bear thing just jumping up and coming after you. All right, so that has been turn 5. It's a little rough to begin with. I apologize. We were having some technical difficulties and whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed it as we got towards the end. This was a part 2. Please check out our Twitch stream schedule. And if you're checking this out on YouTube, always like, subscribe, leave comments. Please check out Twitch. Come join us out live. You can interact with us while we do this stuff. We hope you've enjoyed it, and you guys have a great night.